Hi, my name is Valeria Martinez.
I'm Daniela Treviño.
I'm Yelena Linares.
I'm Kelly Dang, and this is our project Popyn. So for the agenda today, we'll be going through a project walkthrough for the front end and back end, our test plans, issues we encountered, and individual tasks.
Okay, so for our project walkthrough, I'm going to show you the front end. So I'm going to exit out of the presentation and send you to our app. So what we have right now, the Popyn app is supposed to show the trending bars that there's the one that have the most reviews, and then we would have a trending tab and then a nearby tab. So the nearby tab would change the bars based on the location of the user. And so if you click on one of the bars, it should show up the bar information again and then all the reviews. And we also have a search page, and we also created a profile page that would then later have the my pops and my comments for that individual user. And we also, if you log out, we would have a login page and a create an account page if they don't have an account, but they could still go ahead and check the bars and write a review if they want to, because we're still trying to figure out if we need authentication or not. But this is basically what we do have for the front end. And so let me just continue.
So for the backend of Popyn, we are using Firebase to host our app. So we set up the configurations using environmental variables to set up the API key and app ID in the Firebase JavaScript file, as well as initialize our database. And so as a NoSQL database, we are able to write and store the comments, locations, reviews, and users as separate collections all in one place. So each location is stored with a unique place ID as the key generated from the Google Maps API. And the review ID and comment ID are auto-generated from Firebase to guarantee that there is no replication. And so using buttons for when a user performs a certain action, like clicking, writing a new review, we are able to emit those IDs through events and track which parent document should be referenced from the table. We've implemented many create, read, update, delete functions, such as add or delete a review, update the amount of votes from upvotes and downvotes, read the list of bars. We still have yet to implement all the CRUD functions for comments and threads, but that'll be next.
For our test plan, we plan to test each new feature or component of our project before we merge it into the main branch. And by doing this, we ensure that we're only pushing functioning features, and it reduces the risk for errors. We also plan to have people use our application to get their first thoughts and experience using it. And by having fresh eyes using the application, it can help us recognize any areas of improvement or errors that we may glaze over. And lastly, we are planning to write test scripts, both individual and combined. Test scripts will ensure that we know exactly what we are testing and specific actions our application should be performing. We are less likely to skip any features we want in our code and have less room for error.
So I'm going to be talking about the issues and strategies. So as of now, we've been working mostly with Kelly and Elena on the front end, and then me and Danny on the back end. So right now, connecting the front end and the back end will be a little challenging, but we're working on that currently. And then also we want to implement more pair programming so that we can catch all those errors and go over the hurdles quicker. Also, Yelena mentioned that we want to simplify the project to fit our MVP, so the minimal viable product, taking out the authentication system. We're making it optional, and this will help us finish the project more successfully and have enough time to perfect it and still have a working app. And then these are our individual tasks. So for me, I've mostly been focusing on the Google API to call and get all the places and display them for the user to comment and everything and connect it to the database with Danny. So we'll be working on that soon.
And yeah, as mentioned previously, I am now working on implementing the CRUD functionalities for the comments.
And so for me, since we already finished like the home page of the trending and nearby, we also want to get it merged with the backend. So we will be going back to that to change it in order to merge it. And we're also focusing on writing a review page and the login stuff as well.
And similar to Yelena, I'll be helping her with the review page, the login page, and creating an account page.
Thank you.